I have no idea. Okay, they can hear you guys now.
Hello.
But yeah, I don't know if
Hello?
I'm gonna do TMG or not. It's gonna depend on like how busy I am.
Well, I mean, you already had your first week of classes, right?
Yeah, I literally just finished today.
Oh shit, how are they?
They're fine so far. I had like the 3 easy classes this week. It was just like do some readings, and next week is like the hard stuff where I actually have to
Yep.
learn how to do things.
Wow, you're really going all out with this layout.
Wait, what do you do?
You're really committed.
What am I? What?
Is it like a psychology thing? You said?
No, it's I'm at the business school. It's marketing analytics. Also, chat. Tell me if like the volume is fine. Like if you can hear me fine, and if you can hear Nurok and Mom fine.
Hello, this is Mom.
And this is the god Nurok Hype on his way to Williams and Mary's College and University. I don't know if it's close or not. God, everything here. God, dude, Virginia drivers are really bad.
Yes.
They are like really bad.
Hello, KLDR. That's Sam, right?
Oh yeah. What's up, Sam? Volume's good.
Hi, Sam.
Excellent.
Who's Sam?
KLDR. He's a Charlottesville dude.
Oh shit.
Around the tournament.
He mostly plays Project Melee.
I can't wait to release my secret character in Project M tomorrow.
Which character is that?
Thank you, Super Mario World 64. You're a great game. I love you too.
Yes. It's gonna be secret. Why would I tell you? It's secret.
Well, I want to know the secret. Here, can I mute you and then you can say it on stream?
No, it's actually not a secret. It's Wolf. I only play Wolf.
Oh man. Okay. I was not gonna mute you anyways. I was gonna lie. So cool. Yeah, that's right. Sam KLDR was UVA's TMG captain back in the day.
Oh, very nice.
Though I have to say, there's no TMG captain like Junebug himself, the most organized and put together captain.
Is Junebug still at UVA?
Yeah, he's at UVA for one more semester.
Oh, is he graduating too?
He's graduating this winter.
Nice.
Yeah, he did one extra semester.
He does.
You guys might be hard.
What?
Go ahead. Whoever was talking first.
You guys will be a hard team, or UVA, that is.
Yeah, I mean, less hard now that I'm not there.
Yeah.
Their best player is June now.
Like
Anyways.
they traded you for Dan So Free.
Wait, Dan So Free goes to UVA?
Yeah, I saw he was on the team.
Oh, I had no idea. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Hype. We have 18 people so far. Thanks for tuning in so far, guys. We haven't even started talking about real things.
Do you wanna like start with the preface, like with?
He just cut out.
What?
Me?
I could hear him.
I can't. Oh no, there he is.
Now? Hi. Can we start with the preface?
Sure. Go ahead.
Okay. So first and foremost, I think the first thing we got to announce about every PR from here on forth is that they're going to be in season. So there's going to be 4 PRs a year.
Yep.
Instead of the 2 that we do now, or like the 1 barely.
Pretty much the last few years, it's been like whenever people have said like, okay, we haven't had a PR in a while, maybe we should update that. And then we kind of scramble people together and make up arbitrary rules, and then we have a PR. That's kind of how it's been in the past.
Yeah. So that's going to be the first thing. The second thing is, this stream is to kind of to kind of show the MDVA what our thinking, what our thoughts for the PR and for future PRs, as well as kind of like solidify how to make the PR, like what requirements you need, since there's so much confusion over that.
Yeah.
So,
also to add on real quick to what Nurok was saying before about our 4 seasons per year, those 4 seasons are going to be in sync with the Smash 4, MDVA Smash 4 PR seasons also. So all of MDVA Smash, or at least Smash 4 and Melee right now, will be in sync with each other, just to kind of like demonstrate some smidgen of unity.
Busy. Sorry.
One unit hashtag.
Yeah, hashtag.
But yeah, I mean, and I think the most important thing before, like I said, before we get into this, oh my God, sorry, give me one. You guys. Oh
Okay.
my God, this shit.
What?
Rock, what happened?
So Narok is in his car right now driving.
So this lady doesn't shut up.
I hope you're not talking about your wife.
Oh my God, she's not shutting up.
About what? Who is talking to you?
The Google Maps lady.
Oh yeah, that I've had that happen. It
Yeah, she was
happens.
talking.
So yeah, what was I gonna say? Okay, so requisites. All right, so how to get?
Oh my God.
Okay, how to get on the PR? Real quick. A.
Be really good.
Consistency. I think that was the word was thrown around the most in every conversation we've had about the PR the past year. So I think like there are people who are like,
thanks for follow.
I beat one person and are like, oh yeah, you know, like S-Chun beat Hat last night. Well, that's nice, S-Chun. Beat him every single day.
Yeah.
Every single time. You know, we're looking for people who are the most consistent.
Even if you're consistently bad, that's great because then we know not to put you on the PR.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You the more consistent you are across the board, the easier our job becomes. Because like, if everybody was consistent all the time, we wouldn't need a panel. Basically, we would just put an elo system because it would be the same results every week. But because people are not consistent, like our job is to, you know, filter through all the results and come up with the best list possible.
Exactly.
Which would only otherwise be possible with some sort of crazy, complicated algorithm that takes a lot of things into account that a simple elo system can't for a ranking like this.
Right, and to get into the elo system just for a bit, because a lot of people have been asking about it, and I've talked to a lot of people about it. It is effectively, it's not impossible, but it's incredibly hard to rank people by elo when there isn't enough statistics to back it up.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are going to be like, oh, League of Legends does it, and they don't have. But here's the problem. The problem with League system is that they have to add on divisions and all this stuff to mask the fact that their elo system can only work when.
What?
Oh my God.
Every time Nura cuts out, I have to like pray that he didn't crash because he's driving.
That'd be kind of funny.
That would not be funny. That would be very unfortunate. Yeah, if he's okay, it'd be hilarious, but... Alright, well, I guess Nurok lost internet again, because that's been happening a couple times, so I'll pick up where he left off. Yeah, there's a lot of differences between, like, MOBA rankings and fighting game rankings. Also, it's a lot easier for people to log in 100 games of League, like at the bare minimum for one season. But for Melee, we can hardly get people to come out to 5 tournaments in a 6-7 month period, which is kind of ridiculous. So we're going to mention this in the full post when we post the whole rankings. But we're going to be like very, very strict about meeting the minimum requirements, which right now is a 6 tournament minimum with 16 players at the minimum, and at least 2 of those players have to be PR'd. And the reason, like, it's somewhat of an arbitrary requirement, but so far we've found that it works to give us just enough data to rank someone. Oh, and we lost Nurok. Hopefully he'll come back in a sec. But yeah, like Corey Milkman was asking yesterday, like, why don't we just make it 1 PR player? And what I said in response to that was basically like, if you have one person who's not PR'd but who's beating that PR player every week for 6 straight weeks, then that's cool, they're good, but then how do you rank them? If the PR player they're beating them is ranked number 10, do we put that person who beat them 6 weeks in a row at number 9? It's hard to justify doing that unless we know how they do against the rest of the competition. So,
True. Which is why it's even harder for MDVA, because plenty of people that are really good are so far away that they just like never play against each other.
Yeah. So if you're in the chat right now or listening and you want to like, and you're not happy with your placing on the PR or you're not on the PR at all, then just go to more events and like give us more data and prove it. The way I've always seen it, like if I'm not happy with my ranking on like a PR, or like last year I wasn't happy that I wasn't in the MIOM top 100. At the end of the day, it's like I want to be good enough that there shouldn't even be debate about it. Like I should see my goal and then enter enough tournaments and place well enough so that it's clear to anybody who just looks at the results and is not like so absurdly biased that they should know where I am. We can like barely hear you, Nara. Can you try again?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. So
Okay.
yeah, I just got cut off for a bit, but whatever you were saying probably was in line with what I was saying. So yeah, whatever you said is fine. So go to more tournaments, be more consistent. That's how you get PR.
Yeah, Leaf. There were a lot of people who had problems with the last PR, but I think we could pretty much justify every ranking based off of statistics. And I'm glad Corey's not here right now, because he would be yelling profanities. Because he was one of the most vocal opponents to the last list. But we'll get to the last list like later if we want to talk about it.
I mean, yeah, for sure, that'd be great. Oh my God, this is like the weirdest section ever.
Anyways, you guys want to get into it?
Yeah,
sure.
Okay, cool. So if you guys are in the stream right now, I think everybody who's listening can see it except for Nurok at the moment. But I have a blank list, numbers 1 through 20. So check out the first thing I'm gonna do to this fun little list.
I have a question.
Me?
Yeah, I'm in Taliaferro Hall.
Oh my god.
Okay, you're close.
Okay, while they're figuring out directions, the first big change we're making.
I got it.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Keep going. Let's go. Let's go with the PR.
Yeah. Oh, you're good. Keep doing what you're doing.
I'll park somewhere and then I'll walk.
The first big change we're making to the PR is we're taking out the bottom 5 spots, and we're making it a top 15 list.
Yeah.
So.
Do you want to give reasons for that?
Yeah. So, we felt like we talked about what the point of a PR is, and it's obviously to rank our players. But why is it important to have this list out there? It's important for seeding. It's important for nationals or out-of-state people to come look at this list and get an idea of what the rankings in our region look like at the time. And it's also a list of people in region to beat. It's like you look at the list and you're like, that's the guy to beat. If you're number 15, you want to beat numbers 1 through 14. If you're not on the list, then you want to beat anybody who's on the list. Thanks for following. I can't actually see who's following right now, but I appreciate it. So we wanted to... So people kind of throw around like, oh, I beat a PR player, or I took a game off a PR player. We wanted to kind of increase the significance of what it means to like take a game or take a set off of a PR player. And we felt like this time around, when you combine the improvement people have made in the region, the average skill level, and a few players who were inactive, we felt like there was a significant enough skill drop-off around like the 14-15 area and past there, that beating number 20 would not mean a whole lot relative to beating number 10 on this list. So by cutting out the bottom 5, we kind of make it more impactful or more significant to take a set off of a PR player.
Also to add on to that, everyone below our 15th ranked player wasn't consistent enough to be wasn't just at all. Just like period. It was there were so many bad losses and upsets this time around that we didn't feel, not just me, but we didn't feel it prudent enough to put more than 15 people. So, okay, I'm finally parked. Go ahead.
So, yeah, that said, like, there were more than 5 people that we could have put on spots 16 through 20, just because of like the level. And we kind of ran into that issue with last season's PR also, and we ended up just looking at like, okay, what's the best PR'd player that this person has beaten one time, and that'll be enough to put them on the PR. But for me, like, that's not good enough. You need like some measure, like some small measure at the very least of consistency in order to be considered top 20. So we decided to cut it down to 15. Do we want to put out our honorable mention list after we? Yeah. Okay.
At the end.
At the end.
Do it now.
I don't care.
First, let's explain about this honorable mentions list.
Yeah. Okay. The honorable mention list doesn't mean like you were close to being on the PR, but you weren't. The honorable mention list this time means that the committee felt like you were of sufficient skill to be on the ranking, but you just didn't enter enough tournaments, and we don't have enough data to actually place you. So what do you guys think? Now or afterwards? / chat. Do you guys want to know it now or later? Yeah, it's honorable mention / inactive, pretty much. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I think we should do it now.
Okay. So, honorable mention list. The first one, which everyone can pretty much guess, is Chudat. Chudat came to like 1 or 2 locals this season. He had stellar out-of-state placings, getting top 8 at CEO, and beating, everyone all the time. He's super good. And would definitely be a contender for a high spot on this list, but he just didn't enter enough tournaments, so we don't have enough data. Like, he beat me and Zane, and he lost to Red and Lod. So where would we put him on this list, considering that he got like top 8 at CEO and so forth? Also, as kind of a general rule,
I agree with you.
We take national placings slightly into consideration. We considered it a bit less this time around, and they came in handy for like tiebreakers and getting a sense of how the person just did the season in general. Okay, moving on. So the first one is Chudat. The second one is Siren. Siren yet again on the inactive list, unfortunately. Even though the few tournaments he did enter, he did pretty well. He beat me at SmashCon. Siren, next time we're doing neutral start. And he entered a couple locals. Yeah. Okay. So Chudat, I'll hurry up on this list. Chudat, Siren, Vist. Vist is a beast. Vist beat Zane this season at Prime, and he's always good. Asin beat Milkman in a Fox Ditto. He lost his Falco and then won 2 games in the Fox Ditto. Asin's always a god.
Sorry to interject.
Yeah.
Timmy, can I just park anywhere that says faculty and staff?
Yeah, that's fine.
Are you sure?
Sick,
I'm
right?
I'm 100% sure.
Okay, cool. All right, keep going with the list.
Sick. Siren's in the chat.
Oh, hey, Siren, what's up?
Sick. We got 45 people, and Red said that they're putting they're blasting the stream at the local. Awesome.
Nice.
Really?
Yeah.
Hi, Richmond.
Okay, so yeah, as in 2 more on this list.
Everyone.
Thumbs way up.
Thumbs.
Yeah, Thumbs. Thumbs didn't do anything like stellar this season, but like we know that he's super good. And the last person on this list is Boss. Boss kind of hung around the cave at a ton of tournaments this season, but he didn't go to any that had PR players. He was at like 2 or 3 or 4 or something total with PR players, and maybe 10 tournaments otherwise. So, but at those tournaments, he beat Zane. He beat Aglet, right?
Yeah.
He beat Cypher.
Yeah.
So Boss is clearly still good at this game, but he didn't do
all
enough.
Yeah, he just needs to go. So to once again to say it again, the reason these guys aren't PR'd is because they do not go to enough tournaments.
Yeah.
Locally, not nationally.
And the significance of that is they didn't go to enough tournaments to give us the data to accurately place them on the list. So that's the bottom line. Like, we need data to place you on the list. And we said that the minimum requirement was 6 tournaments. There's actually 2 people on this list that we put on only having 5 tournaments that met the requirements, but we felt like they had enough data to warrant being on the list, and they had enough data to like, you know, give us information. Okay, so
Can you guys still hear me?
Yeah.
You're just a little
Cool.
muffled.
Now I'm walking.
Okay.
So, yeah.
You're fine. Okay, so are you guys ready? We're gonna get into it. I haven't even shown them any of the visuals for this ranking period. This is gonna be fun.
Yeah, this is gonna be good.
Okay. Okay, here we go, guys. Number 15 on the list. I'm so excited. Is none other than I'm gonna show the card first, and then like give them a moment to process. Okay.
I wish we had like theme music.
Yeah.
Is it possible to
You know, I'm gonna
like, some...
yeah, I'm gonna do that right now. I'm gonna open up some
cool.
like Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah.
Duel epic music, or if somebody has like some suggestion, Millennium Battle. That sounds good.
Yeah, that's perfect.
That's okay. Millennium Battle. This is awesome.
I wonder if I can hear it. I probably won't be able to since I'm on Discord.
No, yeah, you guys won't be able to.
Sad face. Feels bad, man.
Okay. Alright, guys, we got some hype music. Alright, I'll show you the first card in 3, 2, 1. Bam.
Wait, who was number 15?
Just let them watch for a sec. Just, I want to see what their reactions are.
So,
just so everyone knows, I haven't even been able to see the card yet either.
It's really good.
Is it?
It's Toon Doll Magician Girl. This is Doll.
That's good. That's funny.
Yeah, I thought this would be fitting for Doll. So, Doll is a hella old school player in MDVA. He's a Peach main, notoriously inspired Lod to main Peach, thus Lod's name being Doll backwards. He kind of like came back into the scene, I guess, a year or 2 ago, and he was PR'd last season at 19, and now he's 15, just because of his relative consistency. So, yeah.
He also did really good at Nationals.
He did do well at Nationals. He got, what, 33rd at Pound?
Yeah, he
beat Fruit Loop?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, Corey joined the Discord. What's up, Corey?
Oh, it says, hey, Corey. Is he here?
I think he just opened Discord, but you guys can see him. Okay. Cool. So that's Doll. He between Doll and the guy who got 14th was a very close call, but it actually came down to the head-to-head. They beat a similar number of PR players. They had like similar-ish losses. Doll had better national placings, but oh my god, Milkman's trying to leave the Discord. I don't know, dude. Just like press the hang up button or something. So it did come down to the head-to-head between Doll and the next guy. So you guys ready for number 14 on the list? All right. 3, 2, 1.
I keep forgetting.
This is number 14. A little bit less little bit less. What's the word I'm looking for? Less pizzazz on this card, but I think this is a little more fitting for the dude. This is Obi. Yeah, definitely low key. Obi is super low key. But he
definitely not campy.
Definitely not campy.
Yeah. Cyrus says he doesn't even know who this is. Yeah, Obi is a net play warrior.
But he also comes to Xanadu. Okay, so can I talk about this one for a second?
Sure, yeah.
So before anyone says like Xanadu bias or whatever, Obi's
it's true. Xanadu bias only. There's only Xanadu players on this list.
Only Xanadu players. No, you're right. Obi's beaten Hat, Plank, Bones, Smash. He beat you, right?
He beat my Puff. Yeah.
That does not
count. Okay, no, sorry. But he beat. Oh, yeah, he beat Doll.
Yeah.
He beat. Who else did he beat?
Cypher, Wenbo.
Cypher, Wenbo.
He didn't beat Cypher?
No, I don't.
Oh, well, he beat Wenbo.
He beat Wenbo like 500 times. Actually.
Yeah.
So here's the thing about Obi is that he is consistently beating people. Like he is good. He's really good, and that's what separates him from everyone else. The only issue that right now I think personally I have, and of course some people on the panel, is that he doesn't go to nationals.
He only goes to Xanadu, literally.
He only goes to Xanadu.
Maybe he like went to the cage or something else, you know? Because he hasn't been one in the top 6 besides Smash God's Jigglypuff. He's also lost a lot a bunch of times.
Right. So that was his knock against him, and the reason why he's on the list at 14 is because of how well he does at Xanadu. Now Xanadu isn't the best place to skill, but it's still a good enough. We have a lot of good PR players there, and Obi does well, and that's why he's on the list.
And although he hasn't beaten Lod or Zane, he's gotten very close to beating both of them. Like the dude's really good. He's got super good fundamentals. He's definitely not campy. He's a defensive player, guys. But he also all of his high tier secondaries are also like super good. I played them on NetPlay, and like he's really good. So he's 14, and he's new to the PR. He's the first new person on this PR, and he got second place at the Arcadian this past time. Third place?
Third.
Wait, who got second? Was it
Tesla.
Who?
Tesla.
Oh, Tesla. Okay, that's what I thought.
Well, Tesla doesn't go to anything.
Right,
so.
Tesla doesn't go to anything. But okay, so Obi got third, behind Tesla and Mom. So yeah, that's number 14. Let's go to 13, shall we? All right.
Sure.
Thanks for the follow, whoever that was. Okay, 3, 2, 1, bam.
Is it Epic Music still going?
Yeah, it's still going. I found a 34-minute extended mix.
Nice.
So.
Oh, the best.
Yeah.
That is amazing.
So yeah, this one is Mom.
Oh yes, Mom.
He's the guy who won the Arcadian, so he had to be PR. That's pretty much the only reason he's on the PR.
Besides, being super consistent.
Yeah.
The thing is, he's from Sova, so it was really hard for us to convince the PR panel to put him on the PR.
Because we're biased against Sova, so.
Yeah, exactly.
I would have understood.
Yeah. But pretty much, from Mom, Timmy, he's in this call, so I'm going to pretend he's not in this call while talking about him. So, the reason Mom was put on this PR, and I already knew he was going to be PR'd, consistent wins. He has wins on the top, on top players in the PR. He consistently does well at Nationals. He's just really, right now, he's an up-and-comer in MDVA. So, and he's also better than the 2 previous before him.
Yeah, it doesn't have, like, very bad losses, as far as I know.
He lost to Ambiguously Polish, but...
Who? Oh, wait, I've been hearing about that guy. Okay.
Can you bring us up right while I'm here?
Yes. At one point I bring it up.
Yeah, Mom is also Lod's protege. Part of Lod's cancerous army. I guess, would you say you're the second in command of Lod's cancerous army?
I think it's me and Juicebox.
You and Juicebox? Okay, I believe that.
Joint.
Right, and I'm about to meet all of them in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
I'm right outside the Washington Hall.
Tell them hi. Okay.
Oh, well, I think I see their building. Hey, what is this? What floor is this on?
3rd floor.
Thank
It's
you.
at the hall. Don't walk into one of the acapella auditions.
I won't.
Dude, go in and audition.
I have a good voice.
I know the William and Mary acapella groups. You can tell them you know me, and they'll be like, "Oh, sick, dude, you're in."
Can't wait.
Okay. Anything else to say about Mom? He's definitely in this like tier of players on the like lower segment of the PRs. He's probably the most consistent, along with Obi. These guys are consistent, but Mom is just like slightly consistently better.
I agree.
Okay, so
That was a wall.
let's go to number 12, which is it's okay. Okay. Number 12. There's your number 12.
Oh man. Yeah. Sorry. I don't even go here.
I'm about to kick
Oh.
Corey out of the Discord because he's
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Well, this
Okay,
is
cool.
this is our number 12. This is Cypher Phoenix.
Okay. All right, I'm here. Hey, sorry. I'm on the PR panel thing now.
Was that my brother? That sounds like my brother.
You want to say hi to Lod?
What's up, Lod? Hello. I can
Where's
hear him.
Timmy?
He's not here.
Oh,
Timmy's at home. Yeah, he went home. He's a professional.
Yeah, we're talking about it right now. We're actually on the line right now.
You might want to kick Drew if he doesn't shut the fuck up.
Okay.
Yeah, we just finished talking. Okay. All right, I'm gonna.
So.
Do you mind if I change this?
No, not at all. Go ahead.
No, I'm not talking to you. I'm getting on the stream.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Okay. So Cypher gave us like just enough information to rank him this season because he was in Japan for most of the summer. So unfortunately, he missed a few tournaments. Notably, Amsa and Zagetto love him. They played with him at Xanadu before Pound, and they wouldn't stop raving about how good he is. And we're like, yeah, we know Cypher is good. He's just like he's super good until he stops being good. So that's kind of the problem with Cypher. He tends to SD a lot, and he's probably the most technical fox in our region.
I agree.
Like he has like the cleanest tech skill and so forth, except that it just like kind of goes down the drain when you get to game 3 oftentimes.
Oh, that card is so sick. That card is so sick.
I was about to put Cypher as like there's like a Fire Fox or something, and then I was like, why don't I just look up Phoenix first and see what pops up? And this is Cyber Phoenix card, so that worked out nicely.
I love the X. Yeah, that's sick. All right, that's nice. So now we're number 11.
Okay, so moving on to number 11, we have none other than this guy. This is one of my favorite cards.
Wait, are you? Oh my god.
Ew.
Dude, that's so funny.
So.
Oh, that is so funny.
Why?
Oh, that is so funny. He's the best TMP player.
I finished this card without the second head. Like, it was just Maneater Bug, but with the head on top. And then I was like, you know what? Let me go back. And then I doubled his head, and I was like, that looks way better. I think that the way this card is, it's really representative of how June is as a person.
I did not even notice the crotch shot.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that is hilarious. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that is so funny.
Yeah,
oh
I thought so, Corey. So, June was one of our one of the cases where he barely had enough tournaments to be considered being PR'd. Like, I think he only had 5 or something. But he took a set off me. He took a set off Zane.
He was one away.
You needed what?
Like one tournament.
Mom?
One
I said
tournament.
he beat me.
Like everyone.
Yeah.
No, everyone else has like.
Um,
Yeah.
He also
Yeah.
beat
Nurak, who are you talking to? I'm about to mute Nurak.
All had like.
Make
Wait,
Mark go away.
wait, say that again.
I said I was about to mute you.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. All right. Listen. So June was so close to not being on the PR. But
Yeah, we had him on the
enough
honorable
tournaments,
mention
man.
list. Yeah, barely.
Yeah.
Again,
Barely.
it came down to like, do we have enough information to figure out where he should be ranked? And ultimately, we felt like we did. He was like sort of inconsistent this season. He kind of stopped practicing melee, focused more on his Project M Peach because he is the best Project M Peach player.
He lost to the best Ice Climbers player in the region.
Yeah, Frostbite.
Yeah.
That's right.
Frostbite.
I don't
That was his
know.
only knock that he lost to Frostbite.
Yeah,
So, but other than that, he had a pretty consistent season.
yeah. He's a really good player. I wish he would put more time into melee because the guy's clearly super smart. So yeah, that's June. I only put Sheik down for him, but he tried Marth a couple times. His Marth could use some work, but you know, he's getting there. I'm gonna try and convince him to play more melee.
Yeah.
So June dropped this season by, let me check. He dropped by 2 spots. He was number 9 last season.
That's what happens when you concentrate on a dead game.
Yeah. Well, honestly, he's making more money than pretty much all of MDVA's melee players, so I hesitate to make too much fun of him. Anyways, yeah, still a dead game. You're right, Lod.
No, I'm Lod. I'm on Lod's account.
Oh, you are? What?
Yeah, he just left it signed on the computer, so
Oh
I'm
my
just taking
God.
it over.
Okay, so let's move on then. That's at the bottom 5 of this PR. Doll, Obi, Mom, Cypher, June. So we're about to move into our top 10. Okay. Dude, me and June have some like good stories of being racisted on. It was a good time.
Alright, can we move on with the PR? Instead of talking about
Okay. Alright, so the first person in the top 10 of MDVA Melee Summer 2016 Power Rankings for
I'm
Melee.
so excited for this card.
Is Plank.
Yeah, that's right. Wait, where's this card? Oh, there we go. Oh, that's funny as shit. Oh, that's good. That's really funny.
Dominatrix boys.
Yeah.
Dominatrix boy.
I
God.
I was so close to picking one of the cards of like a tree or a wood and making that Plank.
Is so funny.
But Corey sent me this card, and when I put Plank's face on it, I was just like, "Damn, this guy looks like a dominatrix." So,
that's good. So a little bit of an explanation on this.
yeah, this is
Plank used
a
to be
big drop.
top 6. Like, he used to be the gatekeeper to the top 5 of this region, and he was that for so long.
Yeah,
This season specifically, he's had one of his worst seasons to date ever. He lost to so many bad people. By bad, I mean, I'm not bad, but people much worse than the PR players. And he just has some really bad losses, and they were counting against him. Even if he went a different character for most of the month.
yeah. So we ran into the question of like, if someone goes a secondary or a tertiary character, how do we count it? Like, for example, Aglet losing to Bob-omb. Like, that's a good win for Bob-omb, but like, do we then count it for or against? Do we count it against Aglet? And at the end of the day, we decided no, because this was a one-time scenario where he decided to go Marth.
Right.
And like the one Xanadu where I decided to go all Puff Falco, that didn't count against me either, because it was a one-time thing. But there was a long period of time where Plank was going non-Sheik characters. So when he's going Marth or Falco, like, multiple weeks in a row, when there are PR players there, like, we have to consider those losses, because it becomes more and more difficult to say, like, whether or not something he was doing was what he thought was his best shot at winning. Like, maybe he wasn't confident in Sheik or something, but at the end of the day, like, it's also incentivizing the players to always be trying their best. Like, if you're not trying your best for any, like, with any frequency, if you're not trying your best with any frequency, then it's going to count against you. And Plank, he started to tighten up a bit as the season came to a close. He did knock out Hugs into losers at SmashCon. So let me type a list real quick. It does appear that Hugo has a bit of an MDVA weakness, and Plank is the most recent of our... Oh wait, I forgot Laud.
Oh yeah.
He's the most recent person to knock Hugo into losers. So yeah, I think if he keeps it up and like starts like not going non-cheat characters, and also I live in Maryland now, so he and I are going to practice too. He'll probably, you know, sneak back up into the top 6, 7, 8 at the very minimum. So yeah, that's the first person in our top 10.
Wait, hey, Smash God, do you have the PR, the spreadsheet?
Yeah.
Can you Control F Plank?
For what? Like which sheet?
And just tell me what his like absolute worst loss is.
On Xanadu? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Because this guy Ratanatic him, he said who was Plank's worst loss that counted against him, and I kind of want to answer that. Like
he lost to he lost to. I'll give the chat like a very brief glance at our spreadsheet. Just I have other tabs open with like other things I'm going to show later, but I'll give the chat a brief glance at like what this looks like. Like.
Wait, Milkman says we want to continue. Wait, Milkman says he wants to continue with the... we'll do it after, all right? We'll do it after.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, we'll do it after. We'll tell you guys exactly what's counted for.
But yeah, just looking at it at first glance, I saw the name Ragnarok, and I have no idea who that is.
That's Swag Apocalypse.
Oh, well, that's one. But yeah, we'll go back to it. We have pretty much all the data.
Huh?
Okay, so... Yeah, Plank is number 10. Let's move on to number 9. Yeah, Corey's getting impatient.
Yeah, I want to get this over with.
What?
All right, let's go to number 9. Let's just go to number 9.
Yeah.
So,
all right, ready? Here's number 9. Bam.
I don't know what it is because it hasn't shown up on the screen yet.
You'll see it in a sec.
I can't wait for this card. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, that's so funny.
So
why was it Bones versus KJH stream?
So this is Bones. Bones actually, let me double check to make sure I'm not lying to you. Yeah, Bones made the biggest jump from the last PR onto this PR. Bones, thank you Bones for being consistent this season. It is a great help to us. Bones consistently beats other PR players and places relatively high and doesn't lose to people that you might generally consider lower than him. So, thank you, Bones, for making it easy to place you. And if you guys do what Bones did, which is enter tons of tournaments, play against PR people, beat them, and not lose to bad people, then you too can be in the top 10 of our PR. So,
all right.
In response to Bones's Facebook comment the other day, yes, we do not take stats into account. We only base this off of how we're feeling, and we felt like Bones should be top 9 this time, and that's how we got PR'd. So, congrats, Bones. Cool.
I love that. I love his the East balls.
Yeah. Oh, and just to put a number to it, Bones was the largest jump from the last PR. He moved up 8 spots. He was 17th on the last ranking, and now he is 9th. All right. Now let's go to number 8. Number 8 is...
Okay.
This is a really cute card.
Aww. That's horrifying.
Oh my god, that is the scariest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
What? Kill it.
Kill it now.
Kill it now. Jigglypuff. Yeah. There's nothing else to say that he's probably, I mean, like we said before, he's consistent. He beats people above him. He beats everyone below him. The only thing was him and Bones have not played at all this season, so there was kind of like a little bit of a debate as to where to rank both of them. However, in the end, Aglet just had better wins over the people above him than Bones
he beat
did.
Zane a few times. When Bones and Cypher just get like or not destroyed, but they haven't beaten Zane in like a long time.
Right.
Wait, Zane's not on this list. What are you talking about?
Oh yeah, you're right. Maybe next season.
Damn.
Maybe next season.
So hard.
Where's Zane? Zane was definitely in this chat earlier. Like, I saw him. Did he just leave?
Wait.
He's like, I'm gonna be PR. I
Yeah,
don't
he
need
left.
this.
He left.
God damn it.
I think the league is probably Aglet's only non-PR loss, besides Bob-omb.
Was who?
When Aglet lost to the Leaf.
Right.
That was
Yeah. That is true. Okay. I mean, I don't know what else to say about Aglet. Like, he had a good season. I think he beat June too. He beat
June.
lots of people.
He beat him like 4 times. He beat Hat.
Yeah, he took like a tournament or 2 off and had trouble beating the people above him for the most part. So let's move on to number 6 then, unless someone can think of other things to talk about with Aglet.
Wait, well, that's 7.
Oh, sorry, 7. Yeah, that's what I meant. All right, guys, number 7. Any guesses? I'm gonna ask the chat what they think number 7 is.
Time's running out.
Yeah, we should just have like everyone say the name they want.
Yeah.
Back to 7.
Whoever gets the most votes for number 7 will actually be number 7. We have not yet decided the top 7. We're doing this by popular vote.
Live.
Definitely Nick has it for number 7.
Yep. Nick Hazard.
Just kidding.
Congratulations. Aglet for number 7 again. Okay. Guys, I just finished counting the votes, and number 7 is this guy. I didn't change the name of this card at all. This is the actual name of the card.
Oh, I can't wait for it to come up on the screen. Oh, the best card. The absolute best. This is like the absolute best card.
Yeah, it looks really nice.
I don't think any other card comes even close to. Like, Hat's face in this card is perfect.
This is the best.
Perfect.
This is the best looking card.
Yeah.
But there are like 1 or 2 cards still left that I like, just for meme factor. But we'll get to that.
Right. Yeah, this is definitely. this is my. I also love the Hugo Slayer type.
Yeah. He was the first one besides Chu to do it. Just kind of came out of nowhere, really. So for those of you who don't know, Hat is another traditional Xanadu gatekeeper, along with Plank. He's been considered like the one who separates the goodies from the baddies. He's a Sheik player. He trained with Plank for a lot of years. I think this is the first time he's actually surpassing Plank on the PRs. He had not beaten Plank for like 7 or 8 years ever until this season.
Crazy amount of number.
Yeah.
So this is the first season he like beat Plank, and he's just been so consistent with beating everyone at Xanadu.
Yeah, like
he's won the most Xanadus. He's plays well nationally. Whenever someone comes to Xanadu and tries to take over their crown, he does well versus them.
Yeah.
He's beaten AMSA, like AMSAH. So he's just done consistently really well.
He did beat AMSA. Yeah, he kind of like kept out the out-of-state players. He's a gatekeeper for more than just MDVA players.
No.
He's beaten Kage this season.
What's the
The dude is super good. And one of my favorite things about him is he's always try-harding. You know, he's always entering tournaments. And not only is he always try-harding, entering tournaments, and being a gatekeeper, but he's actually running every Xanadu every week. Like, he seeds the whole tournament, he runs the bracket, he makes sure everything's running smoothly. So, he does it all. But, yeah, he's mad consistent, and he's definitely getting better. I'm looking forward to training with him this season now that I live in Maryland. So, yeah, you're right, Corey. My B.
Alright, so now let's go to the 6 best players in this region.
Yeah. The top 6, I think most of us agreed, and top 7 if you include Chu, because Chu definitely would have been in this top 7, but because he didn't enter enough, he's inactive. But we agreed that the top 6 on this list distinguish themselves from the rest of the list in terms of consistency, wins in and out of region. So Pat was like just a smidge below, but I think the top 6 really made themselves known this season.
Absolutely.
Shout outs to MDVA for committing to improving in the last year.
The person who's next is probably my favorite player to watch on this list. Everyone else sucks.
The person who's next definitely exemplifies what it means to commit yourself to improvement. So everybody probably knows who we're talking about now, so I'll put the card up. Here we go. There it is. A bam.
Oh, that is good. Oh, that is so funny. Oh, God, that is so good.
I can't believe we let an 8-year-old be on our PR.
Oh, that is so funny. Wait, I'm trying to see if is Lot still playing his match. I want Lot to see this.
But I think the most important thing to say about Zane, you talk about his personality, his play style, the way he's improved. Honestly, just like Zane is crazy. Oh, Zane is Zane, by the way. I can use his first name because we're tight like that. I know top players, but it's what it is to me. So, Zane is Zane.
Yeah. So yeah, Zane is just so good. That's the end all of it. Zane is just so good. He's just getting better.
When I look at the last PR and I look at the fact that Zane was number 12 on the list, I'm just like, how was Zane number 12? I mean, I don't think I've ever seen anybody in a region just like so quickly distinguish themselves and just rocket themselves into like the top 6 like that. I mean, he has so many wins on everybody in this region. Like, he has... I think the only person in the region he hasn't beaten is Chu. and Vist.
Yeah.
Oh, true.
But Vist never goes to things. So.
Yeah, he's lost to both of them, but he's beaten everyone else that he's played.
Right. That's the exact reason why he's number 6, but not top 5. It's because he's beaten everyone else he's played. However, he still has losing records to everyone above him.
Yeah, that's true. He's about even, though, on the other hand.
Yeah. So Zane is super good. He had pretty good national placings also. Unfortunately, he got knocked out at Evo by me. Because
I'm not doing anything bad. I'm saying it's me.
He lost in round 1 pools to an Ice Climbers player, Chalknator, which kind of came out of nowhere. We were really expecting Zane to like barrel through winners, but then he barreled through losers. I mean, he beat Eddie Mexico, which is a huge win, especially considering the fact that just like a month prior he lost to Vist. So you know, in that time he learned the matchup and then beat what most people consider to be a better Luigi player, and then he beat Meds. And not only did he beat Meds, but he beat Meds while all of Arizona was standing behind him and cheering.
Oh yeah, he beat Meds, so that's a massive
that was a
win.
huge win.
Oh my god,
and
a huge win.
Honestly, like the way Meds was playing, like I was gonna play the winner of that match, so I was like, I didn't know if I was gonna be able to beat Meds if I had to play him. So I was kind of glad that Zane won because I'm like, okay, I'm worth it now. But
all the way.
Wait. Yeah,
Okay,
no,
so
Ed is right.
number 5.
Wait. Ed is right. It's Cutmaster, not Eddie Mexico. That was my bad. Still, though, like a lot of people consider Cutmaster to be one of the best Luigis. I mean, he was the best for a long time. So that was a big win for Zane.
Really
so I mean, beating Cutmaster, beating Meds, and just beating like everybody in this region except for a couple people, and only having been playing for what, like 2 or 3 years at this point, is kind of ridiculous.
Look in the screen, okay? We're about to release.
So,
okay.
I put Zane as Flame Swordsman, and I was gonna give him Fire type, but if you see at the top right,
Zane seal of approval. I didn't even see that look.
Right here, you can see my mouse.
Zane seal of approval.
That's his attribute. It is the Zane seal of approval.
Oh, that's so funny.
So.
All right. Next one, number 5.
Okay, number 5 is. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Nurok, make sure all of William Mary is watching. Are they all watching?
Yeah. Is all of William Mary going to be watching? William and Mary, watch. This is Lod.
Wow.
Well, now
but whatever.
Now he's okay. I guess I'll just show you guys.
It's Lod.
Since
Lod's
Nurok decided to just yell it out loud.
Went down.
Oh my god.
This is Lod.
Alright, he's showing.
Otherwise known as Lod the God.
Oh, it's so funny.
Aww.
Yeah, Zane beat Nintendo recently too, that's right. Yeah, so Lod is Doll Magician Girl. If you guys remember, Doll was Toon Doll Magician Girl. 8 minutes is a lifetime.
Yeah, that's because he times everyone out who he plays. That's how he gets good.
So Lod actually dropped from the last season. Last season, Lod was number 2 on the PR. He was easily like the most consistent player in our region based on his skill level. He never loses to anybody that he shouldn't. And I think part of that is just like, if you're a Peach player and you're losing to someone worse than you, like, you're just doing something wrong, you know?
Right.
You're not going to be like SDing with Peach. But Lod did have a little bit of a rougher season this time around, and I think it's not like he got worse. Like, I think Lod is much better now, but a couple people just like improved at a higher rate than him over time. And again, like, all of our top 6 is really close. When we were first talking about the PR, it was pretty much just like a cloud of high-level players, and it was kind of hard to differentiate between who was higher. But at the end of the day, this is what we decided. So that would be Lod. Lod, another one of our Hugo Slayers. Lod did horribly at the one Nebulous he went to. He lost to Just Jason and IBDW.
Oh, yeah.
He was having a really bad tournament, and then Mom definitely like stepped up and made everything better at that tournament.
I don't know why I'm not ranked above Lod.
Yeah, you probably should be. I think we should go back and fix that. Though I had a different Nebs. I think this was in the last season. the Nebs lot 2 before that was where he double eliminated DJ and beat a couple other people or something like that.
Right.
So it was kind of like a huge difference, but you know, everybody has a bad tournament here and there. But besides that, Lot's hella consistent. So
all right, now we have a number 4.
Number 4 on this list. Yeah, number 4 player in the world.
Virginia list.
Ready? Here it is. This guy's amazing, I gotta say. He's probably gonna be number 1 in the next couple weeks. This is this one is Smash God, also known as me.
So I'm going to talk about Smash God for a second, since he's also in this call, and I don't want him to talk about himself, since I don't want him to be biased.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I'm not biased.
The Yu-Gi-Oh card is legit. Download like that. Okay. So to talk about Smash God for a second. Smash God has improved so much this season. He has a lot of wins for everyone below him. He's beaten Zane. I'm pretty sure he's positive on Zane. He's positive on his own brother.
Troy, Zane, and Lod.
Yeah, he's very positive on Lod, and he's done extremely well at Nationals this season. So that pretty much solidified him as number 4 in our region. Obviously, I don't have the stat sheet in front of me to tell you the exact stats, but he pretty much has done really well versus everyone below him, and is even or like one off versus everyone below or above him.
Yeah.
Or even more. Yeah.
He also has, I believe, beaten everyone.
Yeah.
Except for.
Yeah, this season was the first time I took a set off of Red and off of Chillin. I'd never beaten either of them before, but I beat Red at Prime for the first time, and I beat Chillin at a cave. Though, like, my set with Chillin, if you guys watched it, was like dumb because he SD'd a bunch of times, but we take those, so. Yeah, I was going back and forward with Lod and Zane for a while this season, but the second half of the season, pretty much, I didn't lose to either of them, and I played both of them a number of times. So I came out like very positive on both of them, and I'll talk about my records with the people above me once we list them.
In a bit. Let's go to number 3.
I know, that's what I was saying. If you would just listen to me, Narok, oh my god.
There's so much like sounds going on that like
I can't work like this. Okay. Alright, so let's go to number 3. Number 3 on this list is none other than the dairiest of dudes.
The milkiest man.
Wow.
So Milkman,
that's so funny.
Yeah, Milkman and I, between me and Milkman, it was super close. This was probably the closest call of the PR, I think. And it came down to the fact that Milkman is up 1 set against me in the head-to-head, and we decided that was the best tiebreaker. So he's number 3.
Yeah, but let's talk about Milkman.
What? Yeah, we're talking about Milkman. Hello?
Hello?
What just...
I think he just died.
We're talking about Milkman. He's like, let's talk about Milkman. That's a good idea, Timmy. Let's talk about Milkman.
Alright, there's nothing else to say besides what we've been saying.
Yeah, his worst loss this season was Azin, I think. But then he's like back and forth with Chillin and Red, and positive on everybody else he's played, pretty much. What?
Wrong. We're even.
Oh, except for Mom. He's even with Mom. I forgot about that.
Forget that.
So actually, Mom should be number 3, and Corey should be 4, and I should be 5.
When you really think about it.
Yeah, when you really think about this. Worst loss, Def Mom, not Azin. Yeah. Hey, I don't see Azin on this PR, and Mom's on the PR, so, you know. Yeah, anyways. Who knows where Azin would be on this PR? You're what?
I'm off the stream.
You're off the stream? Oh, you can't see it anymore, you mean? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so yeah, Corey's good and stuff. Yeah. Let's go to number 2. I've been hearing predictions all day about numbers 1 and 2, so let's ask the chat what they think.
Oh yeah, so yeah, this is gonna be interesting. Let's see. I'm gonna ask. Can you mute myself?
What?
Actually, no. 1 second. Hey, Lot. Who do you think is number 2? Yeah. Oh, you see it?
I kind of have a big mouth.
Don't say anything.
Yeah, I wish. Dude, I just want you to know, everyone will vote for
All right, so people, big wins.
Oh yeah, it's a long time.
Sorry, Austin. So people think it's either Red or Chillin', but it's actually.
You're all wrong.
It's not even a man. It's not even a woman. It's not a human. The person that's number 2 is a dragon. Are you ready? This is the number 2 player in MDVA for the summer of 2016. Red Eyes Black Dragon.
Yeah.
Wait, dude, this dude definitely just like predicted that it was Red Eyes Black Dragon.
That's pretty impressive.
Like right before I did that. That's.
Can you guys hear me?
What?
Okay. Yeah, this is the best. This is awesome. I love this one. This card is hilarious.
Yeah. So, Red is no stranger to being top 2, top 3 in the region.
Yeah. Sadly, he fell off this season.
Red,
He's like okay at this game.
Red, he's another of our most consistent players for the most part. Always gets 33rd at nationals.
Not this time.
Not this time, yeah.
Not this time, yeah.
I should have used a Red Eye picture. Yeah, you're right. So, I mean, what else can we say but that he's positive on everyone below him, right? Is he negative on Zane?
He's even with Zane right now.
Okay, he's even with Zane.
66, I believe.
He's like he's up on Corey.
Oh yeah.
He's like up on me by 1 or 2 sets. He's up on Laud by 1, 2, or 3 sets.
Yeah. Like
and
that.
I don't think he's lost to anybody else besides people who are either honorably mentioned or who might be number 1.
Right.
So
pretty much he's had a good consistent season, but the person above him had a better season.
Yeah, just barely. It was also
just barely.
Close rate.
So there you go. That's Red Eyes Black Dragon. Are you guys ready for number 1? Let's see who they think. Why is Corey telling us to chill? Oh, about Red and Zane.
He's telling Red and Zane to chill because they played 12 times.
Oh yeah, 12 times, Jesus.
Yeah, they're out there.
It's because of the cave. The cave had like the monthly, and then
yeah,
they had that
and then
tournament on Sunday, then on Monday.
Yeah, wait, there were 3
Red
tournaments at the cave in a row. That's crazy.
Red actually lost to Zane 4 times.
Okay.
All right, let's I want number 1.
Okay, all right, guys. Number 1.
Number 1, the best player in our region for this season.
Yeah, for the Maryland, Virginia region, the number 1 power ranked player in summer of 2016, March 21st to August 24th,
Mobby
is none other than Chillin' Dude.
All right, I'm a bit behind, so I'm just waiting for the card to come before I talk about this.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're legit. There we go.
So if you guys notice, we have Blue Eyes Blue Dragon here. The card is initially, it's originally Blue Eyes White Dragon, but unfortunately, Chillin' lost his privilege to use Blue Eyes White Dragon. So this time around, he's the Blue-Eyes Blue Dragon.
Yeah, so because he lost his ability to have to White Fox, he also lost the ability to have White Dragon.
Yeah.
So we have to do the second best.
So a bit about Chillin. He had a super good season. I mean, so Chillin was our other case besides June of only having like 5 tournaments and not meeting the requirement. But he had enough data that we felt comfortable ranking him this season. He had enough wins against people in region. He had a couple losses. He lost to me. He lost to Zane. But his national placement was the best in the region by far. Maybe excluding Chu. But he did super well. I mean, Chu we had no data for, but Chillin gave us some data to work with in region and some super good data out of region. Beating Wizzy, beating Nintendo. No, Nintendo beat him. That's right. Might be. But he did have overall a super good national season. So yeah, and again, like the top 6 players was super hard to order, and it came down to really minor things at the end of the day. Like if we had done this 2 weeks ago or 2 weeks from now, like the list might look different.
Especially after the Xanadu that just occurred.
I mean that doesn't affect our top 6.
Oh right. So I cut it out for like 2 minutes.
The Xanadu that just occurred was counted on this PR, but it was nothing like major enough to actually change anything. Yeah, that's right, Fendi. You can enter the Arcadian. Fendi was sitting through this whole stream just waiting to see if he would be number 1 on the PR.
I thought you could get on the Arcadian.
And then Fendi finally found out he's not number 1, and now you can enter. Congrats, Fendi.
All right,
so that's our whole
PR,
list. Yeah. And I have a little treat. It's it's the whole cast right there for you.
I want to see this. I haven't gotten.
Also, shout outs to the 99 viewers. Thanks so much, guys, for tuning in. June just joined the chat. Yeah, June, you suck. 9 to 11, racist F. Yeah.
Oh, look at
Dude,
that.
that's so legit. Oh, hey, Mom.
Oh,
So I'm actually with Mom. He's right next to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, guys. I'm just alone in my apartment, but that's cool.
Like Harpy Queen?
Yeah,
so
Harpy
do you want to
Queen.
talk about the PR now in general and like?
Yeah. What were we gonna talk about before that we didn't? Oh, so, someone asked about Plank's losses, but I think Corey listed those already, right?
Yeah, Corey listed those. So if you guys have any questions about the PR, right now would be the best time.
Yeah, if you have
That's a great point.
Because we really want to be very comprehensive and like very transparent about how we ranked everything and how this PR is like done and stuff. So yeah, pretty much the biggest thing to note about this PR is, and a lot of people are asking, and I've seen this in a chat pretty much recently, is that they're like, who's number 16 and who's number 17 or 18 or 19 or 20? The thing is, there is no 17, 18, 19, or 20. The problem with this region we have right now is that everyone below 15, which includes Wembo, Peanut Phobia, Fendi, Juicebox, they're too inconsistent. They have the worst losses and the best wins. And it's gotten to the point where we can't really rank people to other people because of how bad their losses are and of how inconsistent they are. And that is the biggest thing for why we don't have anyone below 15. And even though I actually wanted 20, but at the same point, I definitely understood why we don't have 20 is because you don't have enough good players for 20 spots. We only have good players for 15 spots.
Yeah, and for those of you who weren't here when we were talking about it earlier, we wanted it to be like an achievement to beat somebody on the PR. So to say like you took I know people when they take a game off a PR player or they take a set off a PR player, like they consider that to be progress. But we felt like the skill drop off this season, given our inactivity list, was too great. Past like 15-ish. to have that still be the same level and significance of an achievement.
Yeah.
Because when you start throwing on players who are just so wildly inconsistent, then like anybody can beat them on an off day.
PR wins happens.
Yeah, then it's like, oh, I beat a PR player. It's like, oh, did you beat Chillin? Or did you beat Hat or Aglet or Bones? It's like, no, I beat the Leaf. Sorry, the Leaf.
Oh,
I was gonna say I beat Wembo.
I beat Wenbo. Yeah, you're right. Also, hi, Austin.
God, sorry. Listening.
Oh, hey, Austin. What's up? How's your tournament going? Are you in grand finals?
Austin walked in here just to. Austin
Austin
came in here just to throw shots at Wenbo. Let it be known.
So I just want everyone to know that
I consider
single
Wembo like the ultimate beat. Like when you can beat Wembo, you're ready for PR wins.
Yeah, you're ready to start getting
Like,
PR wins. Yeah.
It's
no longer
there's
a
so
PR
much
win.
evidence for it.
Dude,
So much evidence
Wenbo beat me at the last Xanadu I was at, and it's still not PR.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Okay, so just so you know, whenever we do a PR and whenever there's a Discord chat, Red always comes in when he's just about to play grand final.
Yeah. Because then he has time exactly.
Oh, he has time now.
Yeah.
All right, and I do want to take a second talk. He is one of the bigger names that.
Wait, who? You cut off for a sec.
Wenbo.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Wenbo has been one of the most consistent PR players of our region for like 5 years or 3 years.
That's true. But he's always been like on the 15 to 20-ish.
Yeah.
I mean, last season we were like, we should just rank Wenbo at number 17 through 9. Like we should just have Wenbo's name appear in multiple spots just to show like this is how Wenbo is on Wednesday and this is how good Wenbo is on Thursday.
Changes.
But yeah, and the thing is, like I said before, the big thing about this PR is and this season we cannot
consistency. Yeah.
We can't gift Wenbo the PR when he's just not consistent at all.
At least not as consistent as these 15 players.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
true.
exactly.
Okay. Anything else?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm done. I need to play. I want to play some LA.
So let me show the chat some of our data, since that's not a secret. It's accessible to everyone.
Don't post the link.
I'm not posting the link. No.
Yeah. It took me a long time to make that.
Yeah, don't worry about that. I'm gonna do a screen capture.
All right, listen. I'm gonna head off now, guys.
Yeah.
It's really nice talking to you, but I really want to play some Melee.
Okay.
So
have fun, nerd.
Yeah. Peace.
Okay, bye. All right, let's put up a screen capture real quick. Okay, we got this.
Algebra makes a good point.
What did he say?
I don't have chat open.
He says we should make it a publicly available doc, but that it's not.
Right, I have like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I could, but it's easier for me to like show people stuff as I'm looking at it than it is to like have everybody peruse at their leisure, you know. I'm gonna make this smaller. Hold on. And by smaller, I mean more magnified. Okay, so this is a comparison from last season to this season, just to kind of give you guys a visual. Also, if you have questions, like keep asking them. Besides when's Marvel and when's ROA, because the answer is never.
When's Marvel?
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Okay, sorry.
I wish Marvel was there.
Yeah, I'll be there soon.
What the? Hold on, I need to redo this. Okay, I'm gonna do it for real this time, guys. Hold up. Okay, there you go. So let's go over it real quick. Start from the top this time. Yeah, Corey is the only player on this entire list who stayed in the exact same spot. Good job, Corey. And people on both sides of him switched around. Red dropped one spot, which is not a huge deal.
Where's the bathroom? What?
Oh, I thought Nurak was still in the Discord, but that's through Timmy's. Okay. So yeah, Austin dropped 1 spot, and that was more. I think that was more like chillin', having a better season. Because Red, your season.
I had a drop off like at the beginning, like as soon as the season started. I feel like I played pretty poorly for like maybe 3 or 4 weeks.
But like you entered enough tournaments that like that stuff didn't
make up for it.
Yeah, and I think you did for the most part. Like your season this time around seemed pretty similar to your season last time. It was just like, you know, almost a tie between you and Chillin.
Nationals, and he also beat me that we had like the last hit set.
Yeah, that one time.
That was yeah.
Yeah. And then Lod dropped 3 spots. We talked about that a bit.
Yeah.
Lod still did well, but he didn't do as well as me, I guess. That's pretty much it. Yeah.
You have his number right in singles like for this season.
The last several times we played, yeah, I beat Lod.
Yeah.
I kind of like, I got the 2 numbers.
Hi everyone.
Hey. The 2 numbers I got this season were Zane and Lod's. At some point this season, I just stopped losing to both of them, and that's kind of how I ended up at 4 over them as 5 and 6. And we talked about Hat's the first person on. Oh wait, there's a little. There's a slight error on this. There we go. I was about to say Hat was the first person on the list to increase spots, but that was actually me. I moved up a few spots. And then Hat moved up 3 as well. Aglet moved up. Ooh.
Yeah.
Pretty well.
Yeah. Aglet moved up 7.
Wow.
Which is insane. Aglet was the second highest increase after Bones. Bones moving up 8 spots. If you had asked me like a week or 2 ago who would be the highest, like the person that would climb the most spots on this list, I wouldn't have said Bones. I probably would have said Zane. Cause like I just
like
yeah, I kind of would have assumed that like everybody 10 and onwards would still be in the same cloud, and that Zane would kind of just rock it up, which he did, but Bones just put himself up above everybody else.
Yeah, Bones did really well.
And Junebug, aka June Fraud, is a fraud, and just, you know, did his PM thing. Oh, and Chu. I don't know. I mean, we already said stuff about Chu. I'm mad that he doesn't enter stuff. That's why oh gosh.
Well, at least the
music
already caught the hands at, so.
That's true.
Like any budging room to be like, hey man.
Yeah, he got 3-0'd by you, and he lost to Lod again. Shoutouts to when Lod timed out Chu at SmashCon, and then after he won, he stood up and did the Yayas pose. I don't think a lot of people saw that, and like there was no picture or anything of it, but it was so funny. June says he's gonna notch his controller. Dude, you're cheating. Controller notches are cheating.
Don't be that guy.
Yeah. Alright. What else? DOH vanished. Like, I didn't even want
to go to anything ever.
Yeah, we didn't put.
And got 65th.
We didn't put.
He didn't even do well at Smash.
Yeah, so we didn't put DOH on the honorable mentions list just because, like, I mean, there was no reason to. He didn't give us anything to work with.
Honorable.
Yeah, exactly.
Dishonorable.
It was all dishonorable.
Dishonored. Damn it, Landon.
SG retired. Thanks, Cool Lime. Shoutouts to Cool Lime and all you Ice Climbers players. Ending that man's career.
He couldn't keep up with the MDVA Fox.
Yeah.
He doesn't like camp.
And then Zane, we talked about. Zane moved up. Cypher moved up 1 spot. Mike Melee. Did Mike Melee enter? He entered Prime this season.
Melee is now Mike Overwatch.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he left.
Well,
he entered a few tournaments early in the summer. But...
Mike Melee took me to like last game, last stock at Prime. I remember I decided, so this is some Johns that I'll tell you guys. I wanted to try out like listening to music while I was playing because I hadn't tried it in a long time, to see if it would like help me clear my head, and it ended up just like being distracting. Like I would listen to the music instead of thinking about the match. But long story short, then like at game 5, I took the music out and just tried to play normally. But he almost beat me at Prime, and if he had beaten me at Prime, like I might not have had my
Your crazy run.
yeah, basically, where I beat Austin for the first time in 10 years, and
And Corey.
and
It always happens at once, dude. It always happens.
well, no, I'd beaten Corey before. I'd beaten him a couple times.
That's true.
But it was like, you know, I'd beat him once and then lose to him a bunch of times, and then beat him once and then lose to him a bunch of times. And then I beat DJ Nintendo for the first time. Yeah, dude, Corey, you should have beaten the Moon. You definitely should have beaten the Moon.
Oh my god, I remember that. That was a throwaway and a half. Oh my god.
That was such a stressful tournament, my
I
god.
was on FD too. Yeah, that tournament was super like.
Dude,
top.
I went to game 5, what, 3 or 4 sets in a row, like versus Corey and then you and then DJ, like 3 Marth Fox sets, game 5 in a row, like without breaks in between. That was a lot. By the time I had to play the Moon, I was like, I'm done. See you guys.
Yeah.
But anyways, come back, Mike Melee. We want to play with you. Aglet moved up a lot. Moved up 7. I feel like he just started entering more.
Yeah, he actually put up more than like once a month. So.
Wenbo, Wenbo says he's still 16. Sorry, Wenbo.
Like actually.
I mean, he pretty much he probably would have been 16.
Probably were 16. So
Yeah.
Congrats.
So yeah, you're right, Wenbo. Bones. Did Husband enter anything this season?
If he did, it was really early on. I don't know. He was going to everything last season or whenever.
Yeah, he was. Doll moved up, and unfortunately, Peanut didn't make it back onto the list. Hi, Peanut. Peanut was, I would say, like, Obi onwards, like Obi, Doll, Wenbo, Peanut, like Fendi, the Leaf, other people. Like, there were a lot of people that were in this cloud of players where they had, like, you know, a series of decent wins, but also, like, a ton of bad losses where we weren't really sure where to put these guys. After, like, going through all the results, Obi and Doll kind of distinguished themselves, and everybody else kind of got cut. So, sorry, guys.
Wow, Milkman just does not like the last list at all.
Wait, he doesn't? I thought he liked it.
Oh yeah.
That was the best list I've ever made personally.
It's been clear yet.
Every time I've heard Corey talk about the last list, he was just like, man, they did a really good job. I appreciate their efforts.
It's just a lot of energy that triggers him. I'm pretty sure.
Why, though? I still don't understand. I don't want to get into it. I mean...
It's super fun. No, it's just funny. We just
Yeah.
make fun of him and then move on, because he can't do anything.
I know. Okay. Is Chu still eligible for the...
Losing to Hulk right now.
Nerox losing to Hulk? Are you serious?
Yeah.
Not a great way to start off his weekend with Lord's Cancerous Army. Yeah, Corey
Yeah,
made the PRs great again.
Barged into the PR.
Yeah. None of us wanted him there, but he paid us, so... You guys are getting a nice inside scoop as to how the PRs are made. There's a lot of, like, money exchanging hands.
A lot of grease.
Yeah. Who's Hulk? Dude, Hulk is like if you take Lod and Mom and you boil them for like 10 years, Hulk is what's left. You pour out all the water, you drain it, and then you get Hulk. And Nerox losing to that right now.
Yeah, he's definitely down to stock.
He's down to stock.
Yeah, he lost to Obi's Peach too.
I'm pretty sure Nerox. Oh my god, please no.
Obi's Peach.
That's like a day 2 net play Peach. Actually, he probably lose to my Peach.
Wait, dude, Obi's Peach is good. Obi's...
No, it's not.
Dude,
No,
okay,
no,
Obi's Puff is good. Have you guys played Obi's Puff?
No, believe it or not, I've never played Obi.
I played his pup once on netplay, and he got like 3 raw rests on me, and even Hungrybox couldn't get 3 raw rests on me.
Yeah.
So.
See, when you say "Did you play Obi?" it means I have to go to Xanadu. So like, you know, it's kind of difficult.
Corey said, anyone trying to make the PR next season, you can PayPal me at milkman100@gmail.com. That's hilarious. Okay, so I'll switch sheets in this Google spreadsheet to show you guys some more. This is kind of what our spreadsheets look like. We have, so what we do, this one doesn't look as nice. I'll go to the Charlottesville one because I did that for last season. We didn't update it for this season because we didn't need to, sorry guys. But basically you can see we have like the players who placed in top 8 or something, and depending on the size of the tournament, we extended the list. So. Yeah, dude, I color coded mine too when I did Charlottesville back last season. It's it's helpful, but you can see like the 2 people that player lost to, and that's kind of how we check like head-to-heads and so forth. Yeah, back when I lost to Torrance, that was fun. So what I'll usually do okay, who's, oh my god. God damn it, get out of here.
Oh no, I'm not gonna ask.
So I would like Control F, like a dot space and then the person's name. So like I want to see the leaf. So I'll do like Control F dot the, and then I'll like see all of the leafs wins and losses. And that's kind of a nice like quick way to check how this person has done that season. We have the same thing for Xanadu. Xanadu has way more tournaments, but it's way less organized, so it's kind of annoying to go through. But like, let's say I wanted to look up Hat's losses. So I'll look up Hat, and it's like, okay, he didn't lose to anyone at those tournaments. He lost to Bones twice. He lost to me. He lost to Obi, Plank, Esam, etc. And that's kind of how we cut the feed. That's kind of how we kind of sift through all the results. Same thing for the cave. Oops, don't look at that one. We have the cave. Here you can see all of the tournaments that Boss entered. That had no PR and players. And won, yeah. God damn it, Boss. Look at this one though. I mean, he won a tournament that had Zane, Mom, Peanut, Cypher, Silence, Messenger, Bob-Omb, Scrap Metal. Like, that was a decently stacked tournament, and he got first. Yeah, see ya, Sam. Go Who's. God damn it, Milkman should have been one. No!
What?
That's nationals for last season. Okay. I mean, that's most of the stuff we have to show you guys. I think if you want to ask questions, go ahead. Like, we're just chilling.
Yeah, I might go play friendlies. I'll wait and see if there's any questions.
Yeah, I'm gonna say goodbye. But it's been fun.
Finally. I mean, oh, see ya.
Bye. Later.
I'm gonna pull up the final PR image I made too. This is like the nice looking one for our banner and stuff. Take a look, guys. Why did a Burning Abyss deck destroy you? I don't know. I don't know anything about the Yu-Gi-Oh meta. I used to play.
Sounds like a joke that I would get if I played this.
I used to play Dueling Network here and there, I would pretty much just like make troll decks or like theme decks. My favorite one was I had the Exodia cards in my deck, and this was back when Future Fusion was still legal, where you could just like take all the cards out of your deck that you wanted to like make a fusion with. And I had like Cyber Tech over Forest Dragon something, and you were allowed to combine as many machine type monsters as you wanted into it. So my whole deck was machine monsters. So as soon as I got Future Fusion, I just like take all the machines out of my deck. I have like 8 cards left, and then I get to summon my Cybertech over Dragon, whatever, and my opponent is like, oh damn, and I'm like, yeah, this guy has what, like 17,000 attack, and he can attack you 26 times, and then I like attack them, and they're like, haha, I got you with Magic Cylinder, and I'm like, I was just kidding, I only had 6 cards left in my deck, so by this point I've drawn all of Exodia, and that's how I'd win. And I would do like dumb shit like that, and that's that's the extent of my like competitive Yu-Gi-Oh knowledge.
All right, Richie, I'm gonna go play some friendly.
Yeah, go for it.
For sure.
All right.
Talk to you guys later.
Take it easy, Red. Why is Chew not PR? Yeah, Leaf got it. He's good enough to be PR'd, but he didn't have the activity. Chew would have been top 5. He would have been top 3 probably. Top 3 or 4. I would say top 3. And if you guys missed it earlier, I've been saying that the top 6 is pretty much like in a tier of their own. Top 7 if you include Hat. And on the actual cards that I made, I gave them all stars. Like I gave the top 5 12 stars. So I would technically say that Zane should have 12 stars, but it looked nicer to have him have 9 with the rest of the people on the second row. Who beat me in a Fox Ditto? Does Nick still talk about beating me in that one Fox Ditto? That's hilarious. Ed, yes. You are absolutely correct. This was an elaborate plug for my stream. Follow me, guys, if you're still watching. All right, see ya, Corey. Take it easy. These graphics, like anytime I get in Photoshop and I start doing Photoshoppy things, I kind of get carried away. And I ended up hardly sleeping last night. So I'm sleeping early tonight, and I'm not setting an alarm tomorrow. I'm so excited. Yeah, I'll put this to the side so we can appreciate the cards again. I was worried that like they would get worse as you got higher on the list, because I made like the top 7 first. I made Red and Chillins right off the bat. I think Red Eyes Black Dragon was the first one we came up with, which is why you can clearly see like I put far less effort into making Austin's or Red's card than I did in everybody else's card. I literally just cut his face in a square and pasted it onto Red Eyes Black Dragon, and the rest were a tad more elaborate. I don't know, I think you guys are sleeping on Plank on a Chain Grabber. I think that one's pretty good. Also, this music is hype. Okay, I'm debating whether or not I want to like stream more tonight, like doing Melee Net Play or something, or if I want to just like not do that. But in any case, I'm probably going to end the stream now, so I can eat and stuff. But thanks for tuning in. Congrats if you made it onto the PR. If you didn't make it onto the PR, then sucks to suck. I'll do a quick scroll through of all the images real quick for those of you who didn't get to see it up close. Toon Doll Magician Girl. I'll point out anything that I think was funny if I didn't already. I put Obi's netplay tag right there, xMikeL. Mom, this guy won the Arcadian. Cypher Phoenix, Thompson's gonna love him. Okay, so I know that there are fewer people watching the stream right now. So for those of you who are still watching, I'm gonna reward you with a little Easter egg and show you something that other people might not have noticed at first glance. It's not going where you think it's going. Can you guys see what that says? Okay, I'm glad someone gets it. That's Plank's code. I didn't get very creative with Bones' tag, it is just Bones. I tried to use like one of those text faces for this, and it just came out as a bunch of squares, and I felt like that was still somewhat representative of Aglet as a player and a person, so I left it how it was. Wasn't super creative with hats. I put no friendlies because, you know, he's a TO, and TOs yell about friendlies, I guess. What's up, Big Boys 24? Yeah, that's the tag I use on For Glory. Because when I play Smash 4, I'm not a Smash God, I'm a Smash Devil. With a 1. Zane is crazy, by the way. Oh yeah? What character did you play, Big Boys? I might remember. I was, I like tried to pick up Sheik in Smash 4 on Monday so I could try her out at Xanadu on Tuesday. But my instincts in Smash 4 are so rusty. I'm so bad at that game right now. Like, I keep hitting people's shields for no reason, and then I always get punished. Like, I played Azriel, the Luigi player who beat Mewtwo King, and we're both at high percent on last stock in game 2, and I'm playing Corrin, and for some reason he's like a medium distance in front of me, and I decide to use my projectile on him, and he just shields the whole thing, waits for me to finish using the attack, and then runs up and up-Bs me and I die. Alright, see ya, Peanut. Come play Melee with me and stuff. I was like, well, and before the tournament started, I told myself, I'm like, I know that I keep running in on shields and attacking them for no reason. I need to just stop doing it. And I told myself I wouldn't do it anymore. I would just like camp and play neutral. But like when I was actually playing, I hadn't practiced playing neutral enough that I just went in and did dumb stuff. Yeah. Oh, you were Peach? I vaguely remember playing a Peach. Peach is not a common character, so I sort of remember. Hit me up on Twitter if you're trying to play at some point. Maybe I'll, like, if I'm playing Smash 4 online, like, I'm more receptive to playing. If someone asks me to play, I'm not already playing. I rarely end up playing, but it doesn't hurt to try. Yeah, I agree, Leaf. So on that, I'm getting hungry. I'm gonna start making dinner and eating. I might stream more later if I'm not too tired. I downloaded Faster Melee today, and it's actually better than regular netplay, so I'm gonna try and do that with anybody who's willing to play. So maybe I'll stream, maybe not. In any case, thanks for tuning in again. Peace.